Hi guys, how are you? Today I am going to be doing a video on my copy of Create This Book. I will go ahead and show you all of the pages that I have done since the last time I posted a video on this book. This first page told you to create a page of garbage. It told you to draw or write down or attach a bunch of things that you would normally throw away. And on mine, I literally just put a bunch of stuff from the garbage can that I keep next to my art desk. That way it wouldn't be the type of garbage that is disgusting and would get gross, but it was still technically garbage. And the reason I didn't do anything like super creative with this page is because on the page before it, I used like Sharpie and watercolor pencils so it bled through the page. And I figured I was just going to cover it with garbage anyway, so it didn't matter. This is the page that I did on the opposite side, and like all of this black was definitely showing through. The next page I did said create letters. Fill this page with letters, try to look at letters in a new way, use them for aesthetic value rather than trying to spell anything. This is what I did on the page. It is from a book that I loved when I was a kid called Martha Speaks. It was about a dog who would get fed alphabet soup, and because every can was supposed to have every letter of the alphabet in it, she could speak after eating it because for some reason the letters went up to her brain instead of down to her stomach. On one page I have the dog Martha, and on the other side I have her dog bowl with the soup in it. In the bowl I did write out Martha Speaks, and all along the border I just have a bunch of other like alphabet noodles that don't spell anything, except I put my name somewhere. There's my name. This next page is technically 2 pages. One page told you to create stencils and to cut out shapes with the paper, and then the other page said page for stenciled shapes. So this is how I did the page. I cut out the instructions from the one page, and then with the little bits that were left I made little stencils, and I put them on the back of the previous page, and then this is the page that I used the stencils on. So I did like diamonds and Mickey and Minnie and some hearts. The next pages I did said to create a contradiction. Make up something contradictory, why can't I pronounce that word? Contradictory, no, that's not right, yeah, I can't speak. Anyway, it gave examples of hot ice cream and bright darkness, and it told you to draw it or write about it here. The things that I chose, I didn't make up. They're actual things, but they're things that every time I hear them spoken or talked about, I'm just like, that makes no sense to me. So that's what I drew. On the one side, I drew fried ice cream, which that just messes with my brain. How can you fry a ball of ice cream and it stay ice cream and not melt? I don't even know. And then on the next page I have frozen hot chocolate, because isn't that just a chocolate milkshake? How can you freeze hot chocolate and still call it hot chocolate? I don't get it. This page said to create chaos. Figure out a way to make this page appear chaotic. So the first thing I thought of was my 3-year-old nephew named Alex. I babysit him almost every day, and he is definitely chaotic. Here are the pages, and I drew him in a few different poses, screaming about some of the things that he complains about almost every day. On the first page, I have him looking like he is about to throw a red ball, and I have a word bubble to make it look like I'm saying, "Alex, don't throw toys!" He is constantly throwing toys inside the house and making my anxiety really bad because I feel like he's going to break things. Up in the top corner of the other page, I have him crying that he wants to go to coffee. My mom and I go to Starbucks a lot with him, and he loves to get a little bag of chips and sit there and talk to the baristas. He tells me they're his friends, and one day he is going to work with them and make coffee. So he gets really sad on days that we do not go to Starbucks. And then down on the bottom, I have him saying, "I want a show," because he gets really annoyed when I tell him he can't watch TV all day and that he needs to play. Another page I did said to create a food page. and it told you to put drawings or photos of food or actual food stains, which I would never do because that's disgusting. I recently went to Disney World with my parents, and it was my very first time ever going there. So of course I was taking a lot of pictures of my food, so I printed some of those pictures up and put them in here. I do have vlogs of my trip up on this page if you are curious to see what we did in Disney World. There's a playlist of the whole trip. But anyway, back to the book. So this is my dessert that I had in Pandora and Animal Kingdom. It was some sort of blueberry mousse stuff, and it was really good. And of course, I had to have a Mickey Mouse ice cream sandwich. I got that while we were in Animal Kingdom as well, and it was really yummy. I was not expecting the ice cream in the middle to be like cookies and cream ice cream. But cookies and cream ice cream is my favorite, so I was so happy, and it was so good. And then while in Magic Kingdom, I had a Dole Whip float, which was delicious. If I ever go back, I want to get another one. And in Hollywood Studios, I had a Mickey Mouse pretzel. You can't go to Disney World and not get a Mickey Mouse pretzel. And the last page I did said to create a window. Put an image of any kind onto the next page, and then cut out a window into this page so that the image can be seen. I decided that my image would be a picture I took of the statue with the castle behind it in Disney World. Because who would not love to see that out their window every day? I know I would love that. And then I drew a simple window with a little curtain over the top. So those are all of the pages that I have done since the last video on this book. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a thumbs up. It just really helps out my channel. Thanks for watching. I love your beautiful faces, and I will see you next time. Bye!